Okay, so I wanted to record potty time with Sinai. I did try to record earlier when she first was pooping, but it turns out she's a shy pooper. I turned the camera on and she sees herself and she's just like, she stops, like completely, like she's pushing, completely stops and just looks. And I'm like, okay, so I guess you don't want to do it. All right, no problem. I at least wanted to demonstrate this because I couldn't during the time that she was pooping. But she was giving me the cues. She farts a lot, and the farts are super stinky. And I'm like, it's coming. You know, I allow some farts to get through, and then I can tell she's a little restless. Sometimes she starts hitting her diaper. You know how babies kind of like they pat themselves. So that's what she does right before she either pees, and sometimes like just before she had to poop, she did that. After I put her on the toilet and after I noticed the cues, she's 4 months, by the way. So put her on the toilet and I let her know, okay, time to push. You know, you got to go boo-boo. And I go, and then I also press her stomach just right in the front, you know, or on the side or whatever. Go. So I wait for a moment and then I continue to do it. I don't rush it. I just allow the time to pass. She doesn't move as much. She just kind of sits there and is very content on the toilet. Now, when I notice she's like, nah, I don't really need to go right now, as soon as I put her on the toilet, she'll push, but then right afterward, she'll just like look at me and then she'll start moving around and then she start getting fussy, kicking her legs. And she's like, yeah, you know, get me off this thing. And so it's about paying attention to what she wants. And so when I know she really has to go, she'll sit there, she'll be content, and she'll just start pushing, and then she goes. I have another video. It's a compilation of her going poop the first 2 weeks that I was trying it out. Mind you, she's still a newborn because she was only like 9 weeks old when I started. She only has breast milk as her source of food. When the poop comes out, it's watery, you know? So it's like it splatters and it's like a really loud, splattery kind of poop noise. It echoed throughout the house. That's how loud it was. But now that she started solids, the poop is more thicker. And so as it comes out, you kind of really don't hear it as much. I'm going to try and catch it on a video. But yeah, when she poops, it's more subtle as far as the sound. And I'll find another time to show you guys when she poops. And yeah, she definitely is going strong. I haven't had to change a poopy diaper. I mean, maybe once or twice in the past 2 months. And that's because we were out and about and had a graduation party here. And so I just wasn't really paying attention to when she had to go like that. I'm already kind of smelling it. It stinks. After starting solids, it really stinks. And I'm so glad that I don't need to, yeah. It really, let's see how much you did. Ooh. It really, really, really stinks. But it has gotten a little bit worse when it comes to cleaning her poop out of here. When it comes to cleaning her poop out of here, because it's more solid, it's not as liquidy. It's you gotta wipe, like take some tissue and like scoop it out, and that's not the fun part there. I don't really care for that part. She did take a nap, and so there's a bit of pee in here, so I'll throw this away and use a fresh diaper. And the wipe literally just fell out of that. It really stinks really bad. I was looking for that. Okay. Yeah. Now, I did explain in another video of mine the pros and the cons of potty training. And the only thing is just the convenience of it. It's great because you're getting your babies very used to sitting on the potty. But the only thing is that you have to have time. You have to have patience. Like today is a Sunday. I just finished cooking dinner. It's on the stove, just chilling until everybody's ready to start eating. And so I have the time. Kids are chilling, husband's downstairs, he's with the kids. And so literally, I have the time. If you don't have the time, I wouldn't worry. If I were you, I wouldn't worry myself about trying to teach a little infant to potty train, because it's just going to frustrate you even more. And you don't want that stress. You see your hands. You see your hands. So it's going to frustrate you even more. And you wouldn't want that stress. Now, this is, I don't want to tip it, but that's the poop. It stinks. But yeah, that's the poop. See how solid it is? More solid than newborn poop. And so, yeah, baby. Hey, you want to go play? So, you have to have the time. It's the convenience of having that potty with you wherever you go, if you want to keep it up, hoping that they don't poop out in public if you go out in public. But if they do, this is another thing. I hold her over the toilet. That's happened a lot of the times when I'm out. Like, for instance, yesterday we went to a little birthday party for a 1-year-old, and that's when I noticed she had to use the bathroom. And so I got to the bathroom, held her over the toilet, and she pushed and pooped, and she was good to go. So that was, very convenient. And I think that that's a plus, to be honest, when it comes to potty training a little baby like this. You don't got to change no poopy diapers or worry about throwing away poopy diapers in people's trash and things like that. The only con about this, you have to have the time to understand your baby, listen to your baby's cues, know when your baby has to poop. Even if, like, you haven't done this before and your baby is still small, you understand when they have to poop. You can see when they have to poop. Just make it a routine. I'm pretty sure that the more you just be consistent. Have the patience, be consistent, and the baby will get it after a while. I just chose to try and do it as early as I could because I knew I had the time. I work from home. I found it easier to do the poop first. As far as, infants go, and when you're trying to potty train, do poop first, because poops are more predictable than pee. They pee like every 2 seconds. So it's like no point in trying to potty train them on the pee part. The poop is easier to understand and catch. And then the more you take them to the bathroom, the more they'll understand, like, oh, this is where I go pee as well. So I've been slowly picking up the pee part with her. I noticed it's easier to catch her when she first wakes up. She's understanding to push pee out and or hold it as well. I noticed at times she'll smack her diaper, like I mentioned before. When it seems like she has to pee, she'll do this. Because before, I'm like, why are you smacking your diaper? And then all of a sudden, I felt the warmth come through on her diaper. And I'm like, you went pee, huh? But yeah, waking up. And then probably periodically once an hour, every hour. If you have the time. Sometimes I don't even do that myself. But it is what it is. If she pees herself, she pees herself. Because babies pee themselves every 2 seconds, like I said. But when she gets older and she, ouch, ooh, Lord. When she gets older and she knows how to hold her pee a bit better and her bladder gets bigger, then she'll be able to go pee no problem. I honestly don't know when that will happen. I'm hoping it's before 1. But the poop, we got that down for the most part. No problem at all, so. I can show you, if you want, how I dump the poop. This right here, of course, it stinks. Yeah. So this is the potting. You can buy off the Amazon. Fairly cheap, to be honest. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but definitely under $20. Maybe under $15. So let's do this. All right. This is a nice cushion for when baby sits on it. Take the cushion off, please. Since it's so thick, you just can't pour it in there. It'll be like a big slop. Run it under water. And see, there's still more in there. And that's the sucky part about this whole eating solids. I'm just going to grab toilet paper. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Ew. Ew, I touched it. That's another thing. Be careful. You may have to touch a poop every now and then. Another piece of advice, if you do find yourself holding your baby over the toilet, make sure you hold them over the toilet over the water part, because their poops are so sticky. I'll show you. Poops are so sticky that it'll stick to the bowl. And then you're gonna have to clean the bowl out. Put some soap in there. Let it sit. I get it, baby girl. I'm coming. So it's a process. You just gotta find what's easiest for you. Thank you for watching. I'll make more videos on potty training with her. Again, she is 4 months old, 4.5 months old, I should say. And I'll show you guys how it goes as time goes on. You say bye-bye.